welcome to the Dylan Patel Show. D Seeker, Core Memory Weaver, Jim Reaper. Hey, it's been a minute, but enough catching up. Let's just get right into it. I want to talk about a show that's near and dear to me heart, something that I should have talked about months ago when it dropped. Attack on Titan. Shingeki no whatever Kyojin. Fucking beautiful. Cemented as number one in my heart. 100%. 100% of the time. I feel like I was making those Attack on Titan Boba Sunday videos almost 2 years ago now, which is crazy. And I wish, oh yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda uploaded, been more consistent. But I just can't believe that I started watching Attack on Titan when I was like 13, 14. Now I'm 22. Whole decade. I've only got two of those under my belt, two and a fifth. We're trying to do some math, you know. Got that, got that genetics. Asian. Look at you. See this? You pull out a melanin race. I'm not cooking with this. I was thinking of that Family Guy pullover scene where you get pulled over. A cop pulls out that card with all the color identifiers on them. Black, you're not going back. White, oh, good night, sir. Have a good day. But with this, it's more like brown. Oh, you're down. Down for the brown, you know? And I'm down with talking about Attack on Titan again. This always happens, these tangents. I swear, I got some ADHD or something, bro. Self diagnosed, by the way. My life is hard. I am a victim. Anyway, so Attack on Titan is one of the greatest shows of our generation. I do declare on this fireside chat. I do declare that the finale specifically, I want to talk about that right now. Um, the first scene that comes to my head isn't even like an action-packed thriller. It is the conversation with Armin and Zeke. Armin and Aaron's conversation was also telling, better than the manga version, where Armin just seemed like he was down for mass genocide and just didn't care. Like, the smartest character in the show. One of the no, he is the smartest. Like Zeke, underrated. Levi's battle IQ, except you made one mistake and it cost you everything really. That one mistake against Zeke, you had a winning 3-0 record on him. Like it, it baffles me that the strongest, humanity's strongest soldier would make such a stupid mistake in the wagon, and then Zeke is like, are you watching Cassava-san? This is free. Like, bro, suicide. But Zeke does not care. Zeke is trying to take you out. You are the problem. You are the threat. As soon as he gained consciousness in that wagon, Levi's just talking at him, staring down at him. It was done. You have a thunder spear. Levi's saying, "Yeah, if you move, it blows up. We're both dead." Oh, word? Like but you're dead? Like I was dead like an hour ago when you massacred me, cleaved and cut me, Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan. That's a bar. My freestyles will go hard in the future. Spectacular, foreign cars, stars. But Levi had the dub against Zeke in the forest of giant trees. They gotta have more shit in that area. Like the forest, that's just it speaks for itself. Forest of giant trees. I went to California. They got these redwood trees. Same thing. Let me cook, okay? I know it sounded random, like when you're violently baked and you're like, the Egyptians used to say that the greatest honor in life was to die. But I'm getting off track. Let's cut back. Tangent, didn't plan it. J. Cole. J. Cole. I'm not. Drake memes are crazy, dog. That's the best thing that happened for Drake. The whole this microphone isn't even working, but just holding it just feels right. I like the movement. Levi done goofed. Levi done goofed. Let's move on. But speaking of Zeke, what I was trying to say, like a whole 2 minutes ago, whatever now, is the conversation between him and Armin. was probably the best, the best thing that happened. That like the action was great. Don't get me wrong. I loved seeing everything, but I feel like that conversation encompassed why I'm alive, why you live. Not me specifically, but in general, anyone. And we saw it through Armin's eyes. One of the best storytellers, and I mean, he's the narrator for the goddamn show. The narrator for fucking Attack on Titan, giving his perspective, telling Zeke why you should care. Because at this point, Zeke, listen, you took the fattest when Aaron was T posing on you, the episode before, however many. Yeah, all hope was lost. This guy, like the handcuffs and him screaming his ass off, like freeing himself, and then running to the founder, and then I don't want to say gaslighting, but Ymir, baby girl, 1,000 years, 1,000 years doing the same thing, 2,000 years, like just what happened? What changed? It was just Eren doing a whole lot of yap. You're saying I can yap in just 2,000 years just like that? I understand Ymir is like she can say she's a victim. She is a victim. But the whole love thing, she loved King Fritz. it's- I'm about to get all the how bro felt after saying that when I'm gonna say this. But the whole love is the answer and like all it's like love is this it's the force that's outside of like everything. It's the ultimate plot convenience. Like Ymir loved the king, so therefore she slaved away for 2,000 years. And you're telling me Eren just had to open his mouth, really open his mouth. I mean, like screaming his head off, and then Ymir's just like, "Yeah, I'm on board. Fuck it, I'll help you. I'll help you trample the entire world. You know, it's okay. It's okay." Even though King Fritz's potential or like his ancestors just maybe living on right anyone with royal blood would be would count. I mean, that's Zeke. That's Zeke. So in a way, King Fritz and Zeke are they are related, right, by royal blood, unless I'm wrong. But it just baffles me that Eren really is the talk. Everyone's talking about Naruto with talk no jutsu, talking his way out of situations. Sono namwa Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager is. I mean, damn, bro. That really gets to me. But then that brings me back to the conversation they were having. And wow, I feel like I just talked myself into like a theory that or something that I didn't realize earlier. That's the great thing with the show. Like just talking about it helps me understand things differently. Like really. Like Ymir really just listened to Eren after 2,000 years of just subjugation almost. I understand she wanted that freedom. But again, with Armin and talking about running up the tree and the wind felt slightly warm and it felt so good to run in with the autumn leaves and the animation. And then the shell coming out of nowhere in the sand with Zeke's baseball in his hand, and then just Zeke's expression, just like, "Oh my god!" Like it's crazy because it's the first thing Armin said when Zeke was like, who cares about saving the world or stopping the rumbling? Like, I'm good here, like whatever, like sad, pathetic, old man. I mean, you got rid of the beard. You actually would look 30 years younger without the beard. War Chief Zeke. You don't gotta come on, Zeke. You could have had the you're a Jaeger brother, Zeke. Act the part. But seriously, uh, Armin the character. And another thing with Armin is that Titan, like when they were actually fighting Eren on the back, there was that Titan that like kidnapped Armin, and that Titan just let Armin lit. So, like obviously Eren doesn't want them to die, but I thought Ymir was controlling them. So why not just get rid of Armin? Like there's so many plot conveniences in a way, but I'm not gonna say best girl Annie. There was a time where when she was, Annie, sweetheart, coming in on Falco or coming on top of Falco. Okay, okay. She rode Falco. Oh my god. I can't say this. Okay. So Annie So Falco transformed into a bird, and Annie got on top of the bird, and they flew and rescued everyone. Yeah, let's just technical difficulties. You gotta see it to believe it. Okay, I promised you, it is not as bad, crazy, weird. Falco's also like 12, 13 years. It's like not as crazy as it sounds. Watch the finale yourselves. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. She saved the day, Annie swooping in. I'm pretty sure Gabby was there too. Phase Gabby. Someone get her a sponsorship. I mean, if she was playing FPSs or Smash today, like I'm sure she would just, because 100% accuracy. Has she ever missed a shot? Like maybe like one or two throughout every single time. Flock. That was like one of the most important ones. Erin, technically her shoot. No, her she no, she sniped the fuck out of Eren, and then like when he transformed into the actual founding rumbling titan, she sniped the fuck out of Eren. Like it's like the fuck you say when you're like, you want to round up for chat. Fuck no, but seriously, like Gabby, and then we all know what we associate Gabby with, though the absolute war crime. Literally, Sasha hurts too much to talk about. Honestly, there's much more, but I'm not even the biggest Sasha fan. But it's more like it just represents that we're in too deep, we're too far gone. Eren, your plan, what you're doing, you really, it really is confusing though, because even with Sasha's death, Eren did know this was going to happen ever since he kissed Historia's hand. Then again, it's kind of more confusing than that because he says when he talks to Armin that he experiences all of time like at the same at the same time, but I don't know if that happens at Historia if when he gets his Historia's hand or later and it slowly happens. I had this conversation with another one of my friends. When does Eren actually have all the memories and experiences them all the time? Cause like people are saying that he killed his mom, which he did. He did send the Titan after her, but he didn't do it as a kid. He did it when he was an adult. But then that is like a paradox, or it just cannot work. Because how can you send a Titan to the past to kill your mother, but as a child, like it means all time is happening like at the same time, and like everything is already predetermined, the predetermined timeline. I've been yapping for I just realized like 13 minutes. This is one of the first videos. I'm just trying to get in the grind, trying to get in the habit of making them. Talking about anime is just great. It's just seamless. Honestly, like I need this. I feel like I've been just trying to escape too much, and just having this platform. I know it's like only my first video, but even this past 15 minutes, I realized just talking about anime, even if it is to myself, no, it's to you, it's to everyone back at home right now. That's who I'm talking to. That's the conversation we're having. So everything I said, I invite you to talk about it in the comment section. I would love to hear more theories, like what the hell happened with Locke and Commander Erwin and Ymir, and not telling everyone everything because she's the main reason why we have it. I mean, I guess Eren, of course, but we're done. Enough yapping. Get to clapping. Shinzo Sasage.